postseason one. I don't think it's going to happen, but maybe we'll see. But yeah, I mean, this is a lot of work all coming down to the final closing weeks. There's some fast jousts out, and we are about to get started, so I'm excited here. Everest, they cannot take anything for granted here. They've had some good success in this cup so far at 3-1. But Nant will be happy to play spoilers if they can. And they need to be just locked in for the rest of this next 20 to 30 minutes of action. Let's go.
Yeah, long shot coming out really quick. Sorry, I was about to say something. It caught me off guard as this attack is coming in from Moshi. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Moshi is able to get the first two of this round, the first two of this game. And yeah, I was going to say something, but then a shot came in and the attack came in, and it kind of interrupted me. I forgot what I was going to say.
Happens a lot, especially in this region. 1 minute, it looks like, oh, it's going to get stuck in the midfield. We have like 5 or 10 seconds to say something else, and the next thing you know, nope, it's inside the goal. We'll get stuck into the midfield here. Martin III trying to search for a pass, and successfully so to Steffo. Steffo missing that one. Tough angle here. Martin trying to angle with all the defenders. Great passing and the finish. That was a stellar play by Bad Elmo and Steffo and Co to tie it up.
I mean, we saw those kind of passes in the first game that I casted this morning. I casted Everest versus Gyro. Fortunately for Everest, unfortunate for Gyro, Everest pulled ahead and was able to win, but we saw a lot of that in that game. Everest is a really good team when it comes to their stack, especially their back stack. And with that being said, that is in the bubble. Good steal there from Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo gonna put it in from an anchor off of the backboard.
Everest back up again, only 14 seconds spent. I would say wasted, but really no wasted time there. And able to play that aggressive defense. Another thing about Everest, of course, well, I mean, the brawls, very solid. Their stacking, their launches, definitely top of the line as well. I mean, they know how to get down efficiently on the floor, whether on offense or defense.
Yeah, Everest is for sure a solid team with their stacks, as we just see there. That Steffo and Bad Elmo stack was able to get that interception, and Steffo might have a good attack here and get a score. And there it is, just scoring off of that interception and that clear and boost.
There you go. Everest, again, look at that, 19 seconds on the clock. These are some quick and very successive and successful scores. More successful than my speech, apparently, but nonetheless, Everest showing how it's done on the defensive end. Not trying to avoid another turnover here, but a bit of a casual pass. May be dangerous, but will retain it. And Moshi able to get to the midfield at the very least and collect it on the other end. But a stun as well being had.
Will be Bad Elmo sending it up to Martin III. Martin III trying to send it over to Steffo. Steffo is able to get the hand. And Steffo is going to try to send a cross pass, but it is actually off of the bounce. Martin is able to get it, but that stack from Nant is there. And a long shot coming in, but no, just a little bit low. And that Everest stack is able to pick it up and get the clear.
Now the clear does just hit the lip there of the tunnel. Some dancing being shown by Weeladdie. And Weeladdie over to Snowy Blue. A little bit more of the jukes. And again, trying to finish strong here and just spoil Everest with nothing else. Knowing they need to win. Not going to be out of contention for finals at this juncture, but that does not mean they can't end the season on a great note. And bring it into the next season just as strong. And, attempted clear anyway, goes into the trap.
And yeah, will be Ninja Knight out with it, trying to send it out, but not all the way through. Just takes a bounce off of that double diamond. Weeladdie picking it up and carrying it down over to Moshi. Moshi gonna send the reset over to Ninja Knight. Ninja Knight crosses to Weeladdie. Weeladdie doing a little bit of dancing. I can see here Nant likes to do a little bit of jukes on the floor and around the walls and whatnot. But with that being said, Weeladdie has an opportunity. Weeladdie tries to send in a pass, but it is not connected. Good stun, good brawl, good pickup and clear, but not all the way through from Bad Elmo.
Up and down the floor, continuing to go. Retrieval, just missed. But look at the redirect again, and will be completed by Martin III. Now, did graze Moshi, it looks like, on the way, but still yet. Very good job to track down the disc, and even after the slight mishandle, they still found a good grab to get it back anyway. Basically undoing the errors with the very tight stacks in close range. That's the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, whoa! Long shot coming in from Ninja Knight, catching me completely off guard during that transition. I did not expect that whatsoever. Did not know goal was open, but a good response from Ninja Knight. Now, only a 3-point lead to Everest, and Everest has Joust advantage, and it will be Bad Elmo trying to send it up to Conrad. Conrad going to try to send the pass over to Martin. Martin gets it stolen and cleared is Moshi.
There it is. That I was mentioning this earlier on the Venues channel as well. That attempted shot essentially going for that corner spot in the ramp. And we'll try to collect it, stamp it in, but unfortunately Bad Elmo gets it back. Now Everest up ahead, but only by 3. Now there's 4 minutes, 17 seconds. I started off saying here that Everest definitely couldn't take anything for granted because Not certainly won't. And you're seeing them starting to pull some steam. They're starting to get maybe some shots. That's going to be off the back and just barely missing. So that could have been devastating. Everest has to be very careful playing with some fire.
It will be tried to be cleared out at least, and it will be through. Bad Elmo picking up, shot coming from low, and Bad Elmo's gonna hit it from 22 meters.
And I don't know if we caught that on the cams. I don't think so, but just on my end, players kind of shaking their fists at each other as if to say, "I hate you, but good shot." But I hate you. Definitely love the physicality and kind of the playful banter, I imagine it was. It looked fun. Nonetheless, that's a stellar shot to put Everest up and calm it down a little bit, get back on the board.
And Stefo's going to try to send it clear, but a good job intercepting that is that back stack. And that not back stack is going to send it through. Good reset there, though, on the side of Everest. Conrad now with it. Conrad sending the short pass to Martin. Martin crossing it to Bad Elmo. Looking to get this through mid and get their attack going.
Get it going, they will. There's a stack. There's an open goal. Covered off it just as quickly as I say that. That's always the dangers of the speed here. They undo everything you say in a second's notice. Now flashing down the floor will be an attempted shot from Moshi. Rebounded here by Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo searching and finding, well, a rebound right into the self-pass. Now finding a much more successful one to Stefo. Stefo lining it up, but not lighting it up as it's going to be had, retained, and now making it will be Stefo. This took a few extra tries, these kind of rebounded goals. But Everest, they're in good position now, I think.
Fortunately, that goalie was not set up in goal, so Stefo had a pretty easy shot there. So, I mean, not really much you can do on a goalie standpoint, because sometimes stacks overshoot the goal, and it takes a little bit longer to get back into goal and get set up. But with that being said, Moshi now carrying it under pressure, gonna get stunned, maybe held onto it for maybe a little bit too long. Shot! And Martin is gonna hit it from that half-court range.
I can't believe it just held it for that long.
Yeah, punishing. 16-5, so halfway through this round, it was only a 1-goal differential. And Everest, credit to them, they kind of lit a fire under them, it seems like. Now, a couple of big threes, big hits on these shots has put them in a double-digit advantage kind of situation. Might be increasing here in a second. And this is going to matter. As Chat pointed out, too, I noticed Aries was in there, along with Techno and Sebastian, but talking about Everest getting those points, because, yeah, not only do these teams here across all 3 of our channels at the moment, they all need to win because of that tied record, 3-1. But if it does come down to the fact that everyone wins or everyone loses, it's going to come down to tiebreakers. And that means those points, these points, are going to matter. There's a 3, 19-5.
And now at this point, Everest is looking to get this Mercy. They have 1 minute, so it will be tight for them. I don't know if they'll be able to do it. I think there's time. But again, like I said, it'll be tight. But they are on Mercy track. And they're on at least Mercy track with this momentum into the second round. But that being said, Nance is just going to waste as much time as they can and just say, I don't want you guys to get this Mercy. We're just going to waste your precious time. And that's what Everest is doing. Everest doesn't need to push it. They don't need to continue on. And they just want to play their time, but also get the Mercy at the same time. And with that being said, maybe a shot, maybe a pass. Not sure what that was, but WeLaddie going to pick it up.
Well, and again, too, I mean, definitely don't want to play careful enough where they don't turn over the disc. But they certainly want to score some more points to get those tiebreaker points if necessary. We shall see. Definitely a tight race here to find our finalist qualified teams. The top 2 of this cup, 6 teams deep, will determine for each of our regions who we see next weekend. And our finals come underway, and that shot just as well, dinging off the post, but 19-5. And Everest turned on that gas those last 4 or 5 minutes to blow it up, basically, to that impressive score.
Yeah, I mean, just some things that I noticed throughout this round. Everest's defense off of that joust, when they have joust defense, when Nantes has joust advantage, their defense is just, I think, it's been great. A lot of like really good stoppages. Their backstack is insane. Like they just I don't know, they're getting a lot of interceptions off of that, and they're converting off of those clears, and then they chain to those clears and then put it in. Like they're just doing a very great job in this first round.
Absolutely, and well, trying to increase that differential if they can. Again, Nantes just trying to be spoilers at this point and put up the best fight that they can. And certainly been fighting throughout these cups and have had some very close matches. But it's not the luck of the draw on some of them, unfortunately. But like I said, credit. These players are pros, and they are the pros of pros, hence being at Diamond and Master. Now, quick update also, before we do get started on the next round, just to keep everyone else in the know, checking out Channel 1. It's looking like Ronin's currently up. They won the first round, and now the second round is actually almost over already. And they're up by 9. So Ronin's looking to claim that victory over on that channel. Meanwhile, on Channel 2, it's Gyro versus Ribbit, still in the first round, actually. Only a few minutes in, so that one's going to be in progress for a little while yet. Round 2 starting here. On Channel 3, Everest trying to get that joust back, but will be taken by Motion.
Moshi doing a lot of dances. I've noticed, like I said before, Nantes likes to do jukes, and they like to dance on the walls and on the floors with a shot, though. Good stuff there from Snowy Blue.
And into the blue on that note, a bit of a, well, maybe not, bit of an off shot that ended up turning into a perfect angle had it not been for the goalkeeper. One of those cases where I know these players can hit from those angles, so I'm not going to doubt the fact that it was a shot attempt. So always impressive, but that's a clear intercepted by Snowy.
And, yeah, unfortunately, Snowy's going to get stunned out, but they're able to get this offense going. WeLaddie ducked 1, takes in for the 2. Nantes has the first 2 in this round.
Yeah, WeLaddie assisted there by Moshi. Just continuing the theme of they're not going away. Everest, they have to know that. Only 2 points, of course, so not too much trouble yet. But we saw how the pace unfolded that last round. It was, I think, something like 8-6 or 6-4 the first 4 or 5 minutes, and then it just took off and ballooned into a 19-point total for Everest by the end of it. So could see another one of those changes here soon, but the patient play, the patient rollout we're seeing now from Everest. Unfortunately, they do miss the handles of the pass.
It will be Snowy picking it up, but a good grab there from Conrad. Conrad sitting in the shot, but just a little wide. Will be picked up, though, by WeLaddie. WeLaddie gonna get it clear, maybe get it stolen, and yeah, like I said, he held onto it for just a little bit too long and got it stolen by that Everest team. And Conrad now looking to get a pass off and get this attack going. Will be Conrad trying to send a slap. WeLaddie with it now, and WeLaddie's gonna get the clear out.
That'll bounce a few different ways right into that bubble. Now some stacks coming in, actually splitting apart there, so there were some brawls going on in the back line, but you see everyone eventually joining on the front line as the disc just decides to go bye-bye into the mid lane before it's retained by Ninja, who gets stunned out by Steffo. Steffo going to line this one up. Could it be good? Looking like it, and there it is. He'll love that. Steffo finds a 33-meter 3.
What a just snipe there coming from Steffo, and I think Steffo has 12 points in this game so far. Steffo just able to line up every single shot that he gets and able to finish those shots and get them some points. And with that being said, a little bit of inverted play coming out from Nantes. WeLaddie tries to send it up to Ninja Knight. Ninja Knight gets stunned by Steffo. Steffo now getting a stack together. Gonna send it down to Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo gonna get it stolen by Moshi. Moshi with the shot. No, just a little wide. Recovered by Wee Laddie. Wee Laddie just hanging on to it for a little too long. Trying to get some shots in, get some points on the board. But no, Bad Elmo able to get the slap all the way down into this not zone.
Oh man, both of those were so close, but no goal will go. Snowy Blue has the disc back again, but loses it off, I believe, the noggin. So we're trying to get that disc back. And always a tough thing when that happens. You feel like you have control of the disc, you got your teammate attached, you're fine, you're smooth sailing, but then next thing you know, off the dome and off to the other end as Wee Laddie will take it in, and actually now backing it out. Just not liking what he saw there, so trying to find a better angle at it.
All right, nice. Let's go.
And yeah, Bad Elmo with the good interception, sitting in the shot. Oh, but just a little to the left. Got me a little hyper there.
You almost died.
I know. And it will be picked up by Wee Laddie. Wee Laddie again doing a little jukes on those on the ceiling. And Wee Laddie gonna send it into that stack. Moshi with the shot, but no, just a little low and bounces out.
So, surprisingly, the pace of this match is actually really grinded to a halt in terms of the scoring pace. Obviously, the rest of the movement is fast and frantic as ever, but only 5 combined points scored so far. Now we're approaching the halfway point of this round, so, I mean, Everest absolutely blew up in the end of the first round, but at the moment, only find themselves with a precarious 1-point advantage. So this is not great news for them, as they will lose out the disc here a couple times, but ultimately will get it back. Steffo finding it clear, and off to the races on these stacks as both players arrive at about the same time. Good stun, and a great goal. Bad Elmo hits it 6-2, finally breaking that seal after a couple minutes.
You can't stop playing.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 1 second. It took to score that 3-pointer from Everest. I mean, like you said earlier, Pally, I mean, just the pacing of this match has slowed down tremendously. Not just doing a lot better with their defense. With that being said, Martin lining it up and sending that 3 off of the stun. And yeah, I mean, just a good shot and good steal.
Hey, it goes back to what I frequently say. Sometimes after a little scoring drought from any end, once you get that first goal, the next one just comes out a lot quicker, a very high percentage of the time. It's uncanny, but that is just the reality of it. As once you can break that seal, you get mentally engaged again. Maybe the other team gets a little bit deflated. Either way, you often see that happen here. And so Nance at the worst end of a punch there, and Nance going to be careful now as well before this starts happening like it did in the first round, where that score begins to blow up.
Coming right.
I almost thought that was in off of that ceiling bounce. Will be picked up by Everest, and Bad Elmo just, he has the open goal off of the slap pass from Steffo.
And blow up it does, 11-2. Didn't know Mount Everest was a volcano, but apparently today it is, because they are starting to cook again. In danger of blowing open that lead. I mean, they're already up by 9. There's only 35 left. And trying to just hang on the best they can is not on this rollout. It's a very deep heave. Gonna go off that corner.
I mean, I don't want to count not out, because we've seen it happen a lot to where teams can come back from deficits like this, but momentum is a big thing. Mental game is a big thing, and Steffo sending in a shot, no, just off the ding ring, and will be slapped out. Conrad able to get it, and Conrad not saying no. He's not giving up.
Yeah, no cons about it. That shot was the truth. And with that 13-2 for Everest, back in control, firm control. Now Bad Elmo joining Steffo there, both in double digits on the scoring end. Some hot hands for sure. And everyone on the team as well for Everest with at least 1 assist. Bad Elmo with 2, so the team play is starting to flow. Just like that player going down low. It's Wee Laddie saying "Wee hello" and goodbye to that disc as he sends it off the head, and now taken back by Ninja, though, slapping it into the goal and stamping it home. They got their 4th point.
I mean, Wee Laddie, all he has to do is duck and then carries it down. Unfortunately, got stunned. He's lucky that Ninja Knight was there to get it and get that shot back into the goal, because if he wasn't, It would not have been any points, unfortunately. But Conrad with it now. Conrad sending it down to Martin. Martin over to Steffo. Steffo looking for this pass, but Steffo can't get it out. It's loose, picked up by Martin. Martin looking for a pass, but good interception there from Moshe, I believe that was. And now the disc is loose. Ninja Knight able to pick it up and send it out into this Everstone.
All right, and with that, it's going to be taken here at the other end by Steffo. Steffo sending it. Actually, bubble rebound there, but need to be careful. Defender right behind, and somehow, losing the arm. I was wondering what happened, and now it's going to result in the goal. That's tough. Laddie finding the finish.
I mean, I think that was Martin who lost his arm. I feel like if he didn't lose his arm, he might have gotten stunned, because we've seen not try to do that before, and every single time they've tried to juke around that pillar geo or whatever you want to call it, they've gotten stunned and it's gotten stolen. And I think that's one thing that has hindered Not is they're trying to juke a lot. And I don't want to knock anyone who knows how to juke or is a good juker, but sometimes it just isn't the thing you should do. And a lot of the time in this game, Everest has gotten a lot of their attacks stopped, and you know, they were able to convert off of a turnover because, you know, one player was focused on juking rather than sending a pass or a clear.
Yeah, and well, with that, I mean, timeout now just to figure out what they want to do for the remainder of this minute and a half or so.
Let's go.
But with that, checking out as well, I think over on Channel 1, that match had concluded.
So we have it, or?
And yeah, Ronins indeed finish out. Looks like 4-1. So Ronins are secure in their spot, it would seem. And it's gonna come down to what happens between this game and channels 2 and 3. So Everest, you know, they're in control, but they're gonna want to maximize these points here mighty soon.
Yeah, Martin sending it down to Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo sending the cross over to Steffo. Steffo sending in a pass to Conrad. Conrad trying to send it over, takes an unfortunate bounce, will be tracked down by Steffo. Steffo gets stunned. Conrad picks it up, gets stunned, and Ninja Knight is able to come out with it and send the clear.
And clears into the bubble. Less than a minute left, and taken back by Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo looking for a pass over. Just misses the arm, so instead be Laddie taking it back. A chance to score here. Some more dancing and juking. They definitely got the footwork, the handles, but couldn't get the goal. Back into the brawl as well. Everyone piling on each other right below the booth. Taken back and shot by Wee Laddie. It's brought back in close reach. The time isn't quite there for a comeback, I don't believe, but still, not putting up a really good effort, a good fight here on Everest, and it just makes Everest a little bit more stressed out in terms of just kind of seeing how these brackets unfold. They weren't able to win by probably as much as they would have liked, but a victory nonetheless, and Everest, you know, trying to do their best to control their own destiny here as we do approach finals.
What a disappointing end.
Yeah, Everest, if they do stay and master, you know, Everest is going to be a force to be reckoned with in that finals, I guess, bracket. And yeah, I'm excited to see what comes out of that. And I feel like I should mention that finals are next weekend, the 15th and 16th. So, I mean, be there or be square. You don't want to be a square.
I don't even want to be Palador sometimes, but agreed there. That said, okay, we're going to see how the rest of it unfolds, and until then, don't forget everyone at home, we also have North American venues and Challenger Cup at that coming on venues and across our Twitch channels. It will be all casted just the same across all 5 rounds, and that will be starting up in another 2 hours from now or so. So do be aware of that, and definitely join up. You are guaranteed some stellar matches up ahead. I want to give a quick shout out as well, and thank you, of course, to our sponsors here of VR Master League in Season 3 of Echo Arena. Now coming in and just the same, doing a great to support the community and support the efforts of VRML and the league as we continue to grow exponentially. Definitely appreciate all of them, including our sponsors with HyperX, at HyperX, and Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Rebuff Reality, Fix Gaming, and VRware.net. Always much love to them. IgniteVR.gg as well for providing the Spark application that power our stream statistics and power a lot of other things for the community as well. So go download that at IgniteVR.gg if you're an Echo player. Now, as we do wind down this stream, again, join us soon, a couple hours from now, for North America. And pay attention to our social media as well as the Discords and so on as we get a thorough look at who indeed is going to come ahead and advance in Europe, that is, to the Cup and join Ronin on that journey. Until then, though, I've been Palador. That has been Focus EXE co-casting with me, and so much for subtlety on the cams throughout this stream. So until a couple hours from now, be happy, healthy, safe. And as always, be good to each other. We'll see you again really soon.